Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud to be here live on A2C. We got a spectacular card starting with, of course, the main event of tonight. Live in the State Farm Arena, Seth Rollins making his grand return against Rey Fénix. One-on-one. I can't wait for this one.
After he murdered a man. I'm here, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We also have our A2C World Champion Roman Reigns, the man that will face Seth Rollins, was in our main event. He will go head-to-head with the almighty Bobby Lashley for Overkill in a non-title contest to see how our new world champion can hold up against the almighty here in Atlanta, Georgia.
And we're going to hear from John Cena after the infamous Never Forget match where The Rock interfered in the match and beat down severely on John Cena. We're going to finally hear from him.
Of course, after suffering the DQ loss to Danhausen. And we have our first match here tonight. This has been building up for a number of weeks now. The Cleaner has had his sights set, his crosshairs around the Hitman. It's Kenny Omega and Bret Hart, two Canadians. One will prevail here in the State Farm Arena. Kick us off for Emergence here in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's get things going. It's the Cleaner and the Hitman kicking us off.
Here he is, the Cleaner himself, Kenny Omega. Not many people like this guy, especially me, but anyways, he's a great wrestler overall, and I have seen him recently. His recent weeks have been targeting Bret Hart. You know, another Canadian versus Canadian fight almost.
Yeah. What do you think the motivation could be for Kenny Omega attacking Bret Hart just out of the blue? I mean, we haven't seen Kenny Omega since SummerSlam when he defeated Steve Blackman in that stinker of an opener. But we really have not seen Kenny Omega, much of him at all. I mean, he was missed throughout the entire build-up and the actual event of All In. What do you think his motivation is for attacking the Hitman?
Well, I think partially it's to kind of make an impact and make a statement. Of course, he did one with Steve Blackman, but he's constantly getting picked at, thinking that he is not getting the fair shot in A2C, and that could be partially why he's attacking Bret Hart. But he also sees himself as the superior Canadian in the company, which also could have some resemblance and some relationship building there.
It could do. I mean, Bret Hart is kind of on the downstairs right now, just kind of spiraling down a little bit, tries to pick the pace back up. If he can defeat Kenny Omega here tonight, it's going to be a very even contest between two of the best to ever do it in the squared circle.
And here's his opponent right now, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
The Hitman feeling the electricity here in the State Farm Arena.
Also, I just peeped. There's a new stage right there.
Indeed there is. I thought you said you just peed for a second. I was about to say. I told you to go before the show.
I don't do that anymore. Anyways, Bret Hart.
Wait. When do you pee then? Are you peeing right now? Get that shit away from my leg.
Let me close this water bottle. Okay, cool. Bret Hart just currently going off a best of series with Will Ospreay. Had an amazing match at Summer with Ospreay.
Of course, Bret Hart would end up losing that best of 7 series to Ospreay, who now vies for the Genesis Championship. And now Bret Hart gets to take on one of Ospreay's greatest rivals in Kenny Omega here tonight. It's Bret and it's Omega straight out the gate. Omega already showing that aggressiveness, now showing that it does not need to attack the Hitman from behind to get that running head start, to get that striking start on Omega. And we've got, shout out to my boy David, some shit wrestling. Oh yeah.
It's rough. Go. Kenny Omega gained control of the offense, so just currently beating out Bret Hart. Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, a very submission type man right here.
Other side and just tossing him across the canvas is Omega. Now the Irish whip by Omega went for that kitchen sink knee. Was about to let that sink in, but no, spins it around. More chain wrestling between these two men. Bret Hart now, obviously the superior technician, now has the upper hand. The wrist lock now on Omega by the Hitman.
And now, oh my God, Bret Hart taking control of the situation.
Just trying to keep Omega down, and now just keeps the arm. There's a beautiful arm drag by Bret Hart. Now spins it into another collar, and now more chain wrestling between these two. There's
I kind of predicted this already. Bret Hart, the man who is familiar himself with technical wrestling.
There's the whip by Omega, though. Omega is one of the most all-around. Again with that kitchen sink knee. Lateral press now on Bret Hart. Cover. Is he going to get the win here? Kick out at 2 by Bret.
Nice kick out right there. Now Kenny Omega, sling blade right to Bret Hart. Now going for the
he's not done. My God. What a moonsault by Omega, nearly halfway across the ring.
Kenny Omega really energized for this match.
And now picks up Bret Hart. Has him up on his shoulder. The throat first right into that top rope.
All right, now Bret Hart, though, gaining control.
Omega's
Works
leg.
on his back.
Really bad right there. Kick to the back. Bret Hart now spins it around. Submission could be locked in, but Omega could have the ropes there. Maybe not. No, he doesn't. Able to get out of it regardless, but for a shot to the face. Bret versus with one of his own. And now a combination in the corner. Bret with a running bulldog. Face off to the canvas, but Omega straight back to his feet. Look at that resiliency from Omega. The Irish whip, though, again. Ducks underneath. Oh, there's another kitchen sink knee. Let that sink in.
Anyways, Kenny Omega calling up Bret Hart in the ropes. Bret Hart, though, counters with a nice punch.
Was going with that slingshot crossbody. Omega was able to counter it. Could have been thinking of a springboard of his own, but now Omega wants to put this away. Cover on Bret, but that's a kick out again by the Hitman. Omega got a springboard this time. Another moonsault connects. Cover on the Hitman again. Off the bait there as well, but it's a kick out again by the Hitman.
The Hitman, Kenny Omega. These two very resilient, very tough athletes.
You gotta wonder what else they'll pull out of their arsenal here tonight and how much late in the match they'll go as Bret reverses into a reverse DDT. Now spins around Omega onto his face. Look at this. Oh, just grabbing the shoulder. But no, Omega way too close to the ropes for that to count as a submission as Bret calls him up.
What's next for Bret Hart now?
Kenny Omega. Was looking good over the kitchen sink, but now it's Kenny Omega.
Let's see what Kenny has on offense.
On the ropes, let's look at Omega. Oh my God! He just
God.
Bret was going for a leapfrog, but Omega caught him midair into a power slam. Beautifully executed by the cleaner as he calls him up now. Omega's got one shot here. Where's he going?
I think he's going to the top.
Top rope. His back is facing Omega, and the double axe handle right to the back of Bret Hart near the neck area as well. Lateral press. Can this be enough? No, Bret Hart's going to kick out.
Now Kenny Omega just wearing down Bret Hart. Here goes the airplane. Gotta make him dizzy.
This will wear him down, definitely.
But to be fair, that could also wear Kenny Omega down. That could also play to his disadvantage right there.
Don't think Omega would do that move if he felt like it was going to disadvantage him. And now the springboard went for the drop kick, but Bret is able to move him out of the way, trying to catch his breather after the airplane spin. But now has him center of the ring. Could have been like a sharpshooter, but now he has to improvise into a Boston Crab. Full Crab is in, but Omega's able to get out of it instantly. But now a little bit of submission wrestling between both men. That armbar was in. Omega with a lariat, a powerful lariat dropping down the Hitman. Oh, look at that. It was going for the possum attack on Omega, but he countered, and now a sling blade as well by Omega. Omega has been all over Bret Hart during this match.
Oh, Kenny Omega just beat him like white on rice. Here we go.
Look at this. Looks like a duck underneath. Could have been going for the Snapdragon, but no, it's Bret Hart able to evade it. And now back on the offense is the Hitman, cranking the neck of Omega, just trying to wear him down here. Slamming the back of his head onto the canvas, follows it up with a leg drop, targeting the head area of Omega, but Omega straight back to his feet, punches him right in the face. Oh, he's going for the top. Oh my God, what a fall for Omega. Over the top, and Bret Hart's going to the top. Top rope by the Hitman, an elbow to the back. Oh my goodness.
Great strategy by Bret Hart. The excellence of execution showing his craft right here.
This has been a technical masterpiece. This has been a showcase of strength, skill, and agility between both men. This has been this has been somewhat of a masterclass. And now he's going for the vaulting body press again, but Omega's able to counter it once more, telegraphing it. Another shot to the face. Oh, look at this. The abdominal stretch could have been looking to pick the leg, but Omega floats over, able to press all the way down on the Hitman, and now goes to the corner. Omega could be looking to put this one away. Omega looking to end this one. V-trigger to the face. Oh my God.
Let's calm him up.
Calls him up the cleaner. Has the hitman in the crosshairs one more time. Now back into the ropes. Gonna be thinking springboard drop kick. Oh my God, right on the button. That head area of Bret Hart has taken a lot of serious damage during this matchup. Omega was thinking to get some running momentum there, but is not able to. And now just out of the corner.
Belly up belly.
Oh my goodness.
Now go for the cover.
Great display of power by Omega. Lateral press once more on Bret, but it's another kick out by Bret Hart, who is reluctant to stay down. Was able to get out of it. Omega springboard. Another moonsault takes down Bret Hart. Almost missed him, but Bret Hart now. Maybe he didn't get all because Hart got up immediately. And now the Irish whip by Omega. Another knee to the gut by Omega. And now grabs the head again. And now, oh, look at this. Look at this off the ropes, maybe? No, Omega changing his plan again and just kicking him in the face.
The ref got in his way, but here we go. Kenny Omega, though.
Oh, no. He's been targeting the head all match. This could do it for Bret Hart. Oh, my God. Tiger driver. Bret Hart he might be dead for all we know. Center of the ring. Covered by the cleaner. And Bret Hart kicks out of the Tiger driver. Are you kidding me?
Can't believe it. I thought Bret Hart was paralyzed right then and there. Here you go.
Kick to the face. Go over the back suplex. Omega's able to counter it. Omega now has an opening. Irish whip sending Bret into the ropes. Oh, there's another knee to the gut. Bret goes down onto the canvas once more.
Oh, wait. Kenny Omega could be looking for another V-trigger.
Oh, no. This could be it for Bret. Another V-trigger to the face, right to the skull of Bret Hart.
Wait.
Oh my God, Omega's not done though. Gonna be thinking one more Tiger driver, but Bret's able to counter. Bret now, there's the double leg. Now, gonna lock it in. Center of the ring. Sharpshooters in on the cleaner. The Hitman's got the cleaner down on the canvas. Is he gonna tap out? No, look at this. Look at the way he's just getting himself out of that. How the hell did Omega get out the sharpshooter that way? That had to be very painful for his body.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this, Bret rolls him out.
Victory.
Small package. Can Bret get this done? No, it's not going to be enough. Omega is able to kick out. Bret has done so much damage to Omega, but Omega's done way more to him.
You know, Bret Hart. Oh, he misses that. Kenny Omega. Oh my God.
Not going to happen. Bret. Oh, was it going to get a running start? Both men collide into each other. It was going for the sling blade, but he got caught with a crucifix driver.
Bret Hart showing his skill, showing his craftiness. Oh my God, nice knee.
God, there's a vicious knee right to the face. And out of the top rope is Bret Hart. The body was in the way, but now Bret has him in the drop zone. Oh, he was going for a leg drop, but no, he just landed right on his ass. Oh my God.
Bret Hart just nice punch.
Look at Bret Hart, who's going for the punches, but no, a hip toss by Omega takes it back down to the canvas, and Omega wants to end this. He wants to end the Hitman, make a statement here tonight in Atlanta. Could be thinking one more springboard here for Omega. Went for it, but no, Bret Hart's able to move out the way.
Oh, now going for the cover, taking advantage of the situation. Cover.
Cover by Bret. Not going to be enough again. Omega's reluctant to stay down, as well as Bret.
Bret Hart again. Oh my God. These two putting on a classic right here. Been going on for many minutes. These two have been beating the hell out of each other.
Really utilizing that weight distribution between both men. Chops across the chest to Omega. Spins it around and the chop block as well. Targeting every single limb. That is a rare occurrence you see in this ring where every single limb is just being targeted all at once. And now Bret picks him up. Could have been thinking maybe a tombstone pile driver, but Omega reverses into a reverse DDT. And now Omega calls him up again. Keep thinking one more springboard.
Kenny Omega going for it.
Oh my God. Did you see the way Bret just flew right onto the canvas? And now the leg drop. Dropping the leg on Bret Hart. Now what is Omega going for? He's going in the corner. He wants to end this once and for all.
Brother. Here we go.
One more V-trigger to settle the score. Bret Hart is down. The V-trigger connects. Omega's not done, though. Off the second rope now. Oh, my goodness. A BME doesn't connect, though. Bret is able to get back to his feet even after that vicious V-trigger. Now sending him into the corner, face first off the turnbuckle. Bret Hart's got an opening here. He's able to spin it around on Omega. What's he got going for here? Oh, my God. He's just pulling the arm out. He's using the rope. He's pulling the arm, trying to bend it in the opposite direction.
Oh, now just choking him with his own leg.
Just that knee right to the throat, and now Brad was looking to roll him up for a sharpshooter, but Omega rolls him up into a small package. The exhaustion from Brett could cost him this cover by Omega, but Brett was able to power out just barely, but Omega able to take advantage. Drops the leg, and now Omega calls him up one more time. Could this be what the cleaner needs? Could be one more time, but wait a minute, picks him up onto his shoulder now. Center of the ring, looking to throw him into the turnbuckle. Face first, my God. And look at this, Bret Smart, the veteran, rolling out onto the apron, saving himself for now. Shots to the face, Bret is in trouble here, but no, it's Omega that's now on the, it was on the defensive for a little bit, but Omega forcing him to the outside.
Was Kenny just mocking Bret Hart right there?
It seems like he was. Omega, even in agony, even in the pain that Bret has caused him, he's in absolute cockiness. But that can all change here. Bret was going to drive his head right onto the concrete floor, but Omega was able to get out of that. Oh my God, Bret he just barely missed the ring post. Just went crashing down the ringside. And now Hart has to be careful. Center into the barricade by Omega. Now Omega just toying with the Hitman.
Kenny Omega just getting Bret the Hitman Hart up. He's going by a count of 5.
Count of 5. Throws him back into the ring. Omega's got a chance now.
The ref's still counting. Kenny Omega's got to notice that. Oh,
count of 6. Omega go over the moonsault, and he's able to connect. Bret is down on the canvas, center of the ring. Oh, and Omega's looking to call this one. Omega looking to end this for good. One more Tiger Driver should do it for the cleaner. Look at that dump. Bret Hart on his head, and he does. Bret Hart is down and out. Cover by Omega. The 1, 2, 3, and that is it for Bret Hart. Kenny Omega with the win and the statement against the Hitman.
What a win for Kenny Omega. And what a match overall. This was a very solid match between these two. Kenny Omega just proved himself here tonight. Wonder how that's going to escalate even further with the future clashes. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next contest. The big Fatal 4-Way Women's match. Can't wait to see that one. And here we go. Oh, here comes Kelly. The woman who months ago was sort of in a program with Oba Femi where Oba just kept beating her up constantly.
Yeah,
but looks like
thank God she's out of that program, I think.
Yeah. She almost died several points, but she's alive at least.
Yeah, she's alive and well, and she's ready for our women's Fatal 4-Way showcase. We, of course, have 2 other members in this match. We have Ember Moon and Paige, but we do have a mystery opponent in this match, which could surprise everyone. We have no idea, and we're about to find out here very soon.
But before we do, it's Paige.
Of course, Paige alongside one of our opponents tonight, Ember Moon. They've really showcased women's wrestling across Emergence, across A2C in general. They've done absolutely amazing. Of course, these two were actually the first 2 women to have a women's singles match on a pay-per-view that happened back at All in London with I believe it was Ember Moon getting the win, or maybe Paige. I don't really remember, but regardless, I know they had a match, and it was very good, and it was for the woman. You love to see it.
Indeed, love to see it. You know, seeing this recent push for women in A2C in the past couple months is really, really inspiring. I love this new direction we're taking.
Indeed, we are. I remember someone saying we were going to get rid of this division before they
Who would say
disappeared.
that?
Before they disappeared. You know, I don't know.
There's some weird guys.
I think that
Anyway.
person's gone. Here comes the fallen goddess, Ember Moon.
Of course, as you stated previously, her and Paige had a phenomenal match previously. We saw them at the All-In London kickoff, where Paige soundly defeated Ember Moon. You got one. Paige and Ember are still going after each other for that.
Those two are still, I believe, one apiece. I could be wrong there, but I do believe those two are still one apiece in singles competition. But regardless of the records and the win-loss records, they've had incredible matches together, and they've put on a show for everyone that loves women's wrestling. And we are about to expand that division a little bit more here tonight, as we have Kelly, we have Ember Moon, we have Paige. But who is the fourth woman in this match? We are about to find out who will revolutionize women's wrestling here in A2C on Emergence. Who's it going to be?
Wow. Oh, man. Literally, man. Here comes the
A2C.
man.
Welcome to the big time. Becky Lynch is here on Emergence.
Becky Lynch, big time player here in A2C. I can't wait to see how she's going after each other.
I never would have thought that this much star power was about to enter this fatal four-way. The game just changed entirely when the man came around to A2C.
Well, you gotta wonder whether Seth Rollins played a part of this or not.
I mean, let's probably hope not.
But regardless of his husband or her husband, let's get that right.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch, big time player. Can't wait to see her in her A2C debut.
You have all four of these women, absolute stars, and we're about to see what all of them are made of on the biggest stage possible here in A2C for women's wrestling. Let's see how this goes. We've got Kelly, we've got Paige, we've got Ember Moon. They've been carving the way, and now here to help them is Becky Lynch, the man. Big time. Bex is here. Fatal four-way for the women's division. Here we go. We got Paige and oh my God, Paige and Becky Lynch, two veterans of the business, two veterans of women's wrestling now going after each other. And you have Kelly as well, a veteran, going after Ember Moon.
All four of these women are really veterans.
Indeed they are. Look at, oh my goodness, what a DDT. Tornado DDT springboard style. And now Becky rolls up. Whoa, was looking to roll her up, but now a package power bomb. Able to take down Ember Moon. And now the double leg by Kelly, taking it to Paige now with those open palm slaps right to the top of the head.
That's Paige going right after Kelly. Oh my God, nice knee right. Now going for the cover. Kick out at one.
My goodness.
Now Paige, oh my God. Of course, these type of matches are really hard to call by. We have four women just beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, Paige with that kick to the back. Oh my God, Ember Moon sent shoulder first into the ring post. Look at Paige with that kendo stick. Remember, this is no disqualification. Is that a kendo stick or is that a light tube? I can't tell. Oh my God, that is a light tube. You sick son of a bitch.
Well, this is not a death match.
Well, it is fatal 4-way. No. Oh my God.
Just dropped her straight there. She could have a concussion.
It is a fatal 4-way. No disqualification. No countouts. And now Paige with the Thez press taking it to Athena. Those two got some major issues. And the light tube goes across Kelly, the midsection of Kelly. You can see the smoke everywhere as well. And now the kick to the gut by Paige. Or no, by Becky Lynch. Excuse me, Paige is about to take a fisherman buster sit-out style by Becky Lynch. They're going to steal the win here in her debut, but it's going to be broken up by Ember Moon now, who picks up Becky herself. Oh my God, suplex stunner by Athena. Excuse me, Ember Moon.
You gotta imagine how much. Oh,
oh my God,
she's gonna bury Becky Lynch.
You can't bury Becky Hogan. What is wrong with you? Who do you think you are?
She's going over, brother. No, she's not. I don't know.
No, never mind, brother.
But anyways, Kelly now go to the top.
Oh my God, at the top.
And she misses completely.
Okay, yep. Her legs are broken. Never mind.
She's not that bright, all right?
Oh my God! You sent Becky face first into the ring post. Maybe she is. Just a little. Yeah, don't say that in front of her. She's just a little mishap. She's all right, but she just took a sledgehammer to the gut. Oh my God! And out of the back, Paige is being relentless with that sledgehammer.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! What the hell? Oh my God, she's not done. She's going up. Where are you going? Oh my God, moonsault, booty popping moonsault.
Ember Moon is pretending to cry. What?
This is women's wrestling.
And now Moon just not getting involved in the action at all. That's honestly very.
Yeah, I was going to say very smart. Obviously, the most veteran move. Okay, well now she's immediately outside. And she's just she's just sitting there.
Okay, yeah. Oh my God, nice drop kick.
Right to the gut. Oh my God, another drop kick. Ember Moon just throwing drop kicks like there's nothing. Kick to the gut of Kelly. Becky Lynch is down. Paige is down. Ember Moon, the only one standing tall in the ring thus far.
Oh, Becky Lynch just mocking Kelly, saying that she's down there.
Oh, there's Paige back in the ring with Ember Moon. These two going back at it again. Oh my God, what a neck breaker by Paige. And now Becky back in the ring with Kelly as well. All four women now back in the ring is Paige. Oh my God. Oh, could have been thinking Rampage there. But no, Kelly is able to get out the way. And now the waist lock from behind, the Irish whip. Sends her to the rope, pop up. There's a big punch to the face. Becky now picks up. Ember Moon. Look at this. Rolls up into the disarmer. It's locked in. Kelly's got to be careful. Almost could have been thinking to break it up there, but no. Ember Moon gets out of it. Oh my. Cover by Kelly. Hooks the leg now on Paige. This is going to be enough to put her away. Oh my God. A kick it at one. A strong 1 count.
Becky Lynch could be looking for something but Ember Moon, but regardless, here comes Kelly.
Coming off of the manhandle slam, but now Paige and Kelly. Paige and Becky Lynch, I should say. Oh my God! Swirly!
Oh my God, nice knee by Kelly right there.
One for the forearm, has to compromise to the kick. Now Kelly's in trouble. Ember Moon dragging her. Lotus kicks her away, and now it's Paige back in the fray as well. As Becky Lynch stunned on the apron. Irish whip by Paige. Kelly takes an arm drag by Paige. And oh my God, just
now beating down on Kelly. Oh God, nice
fists right to the face. Wait, she's saying timeout. And she's not even looking at her. And Becky's got a chair. Oh, never mind.
I think she honestly just wanted to time out.
Oh my God, right off the chair, into a Cody clutch, but Paige breaks it up instantly. Could have been going for a bulldog, but no, could not capitalize. And now Ember Moon just doesn't care.
And now Paige,
what you gonna do here? Oh my God, what a power bomb. That was a nasty power bomb. Kelly really wanted to get involved.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Anyways, Paige, here we go.
Oh my God, Rampage! My God, thumps are on her head, but cover by Kelly to steal the win, but it's just broken up by Paige again. And she immediately went for Becky Lynch because she does not care.
And now Kelly I just noticed there's a few Justice for Blackman signs. I really support that. Here we go. Oh, super H.
What a thrust kick, of course, Justice for Blackman. He will, Steve Blackman will have an Oceanic Championship match at No Mercy. Oh my God, what a leg drop by Becky Lynch after Ember Moon was able to break up the pin. And now Becky has Paige. Manhandle slam connects. All four women are down except for Becky. Cover. Hooks the leg. Kelly breaks it up.
Meanwhile, Kelly sends Becky Lynch to the turnbuckle, but Ember Moon
Picks her up.
Oh, missing that. A couple of elbows.
The waist. My God, right to the back of the head. And now, look at this kick to the gut. And now
K2. Oh.
K2 connects. Has nowhere to go, and now they're just bullying her. Just pulling the arm back. Another light to Paige has. I don't know why. I don't know where she keeps getting these. And oh my God. And where did Kelly get a traffic cone from? Oh my God. Cover on Paige, rolls her over. Knocking over the traffic cone, cover on Paige, and that's it. Kelly with the win.
That was it.
Oh,
what a
the
match.
Traffic cone.
What a win for Kelly against these three women. It's got to be a big win right there.
I mean, it made sense. I mean, she did defeat Obafemi of all people.
Yeah. Looks can be deceiving.
Looks can most definitely be deceiving. Kelly showing that she still got it here tonight in this women's four-way. That showcase match. What a match.
What a match indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see another contest. One-on-one Damian Priest versus Jay White. Can't wait.
The Switchblade, Jay White. Of course, we've seen Jay White compete a number amount of times here on Emergence. He's been recently in Florida with a very heated rivalry with Logan Paul. Of course, after picking up a win against Logan Paul would attack him backstage after their match with I believe it was a shovel to the back, and then just kept knocking him out with big punches to the face.
This could be a big opportunity for Jay White to show. To send a message to Logan Paul right here.
I mean, what a way to send a message to Logan Paul by defeating a former Oceanic champion in Damian Priest. Of course, who Jay White has had battles with before here in A2C on Emergence. See if we can get the win tonight when it matters the most.
Yeah. We'll find out. Switchblade live right here in the State Farm Arena, Atlanta, Georgia.
Savoring the crowd here tonight in Atlanta. Very hot crowd here tonight. They've been with us for all of the night so far. They've been hot and rowdy, and they're about to all rise for the punishment himself. Damian Priest.
I'm standing. Are you standing?
I can't stand. My back hurts. I would rise if I could, though.
Okay.
Did you not see them roll me out here in a wheelchair?
I thought it was just like a regular chair. I had that happen too. I had someone roll me out with the announce desk.
Does yours have handles on the back?
Well, actually, yeah, because it's very supportive and comforting. It's more like a gamer chair, actually. But anyways, Damian Priest, former Oceanic champion, as you mentioned earlier. Big time player here in A2C. Of course, although Damian Priest looking to get a some type of winning streak going. You know, his win-loss record's not that great this year. He's 1-11. He's got to get it back.
Damian Priest definitely has to get back on track here in A2C. I mean, he has been up on a tear as of late as Jay White ducks the super kick, and now we get some more chain wrestling between these two men.
Jay White immediately struck with Damian Priest.
Ducking the line, another the kick right to the gut. This is going to be a striking battle if we've ever seen one. Jay White, one of the hardest hitters from Japan. You have Damian Priest, the Street King, the Punisher, the man who can put the punishment on you whenever he feels like it. And when this man is pissed off, you do not want to be in his vicinity.
You absolutely do not want to be there.
The Priest already starting with very strong strikes to the back as well, with the legs, and now that's a kickboxing background showing very well for Damian Priest, the MMA as well. But now Jay White showing a little bit of all-around style, trying to wrap around the arm, but no Priest. The back elbow and the super kick connects this time right to the face of Jay White.
A nice kick to the back by Priest. Now Jay White retreating right to the corner.
No, but is that gonna? Oh, probably wasn't a good idea as Priest goes back first right into Jay White, but now back to his feet. Immediately trying to go to the top rope, but no. Jay White trying to stop him now. Was that gonna take him off? Almost go. Oh my God, he's got for a double axe handle. I think Jay White might have gut punched him out of the air right into a Saito suplex, dumping him on the back of his head. Oh, Jay gonna try his luck on the top rope now as Priest is in the drop zone for him, but he just tears him down onto the canvas from the top rope. Cover now by Priest, hooks the leg, and it's a kick out. And you can see Priest starting to utilize his strength and height a lot more here in this match, just evolving every single time we see him in this ring.
And Damian Priest just working the neck of Jay White. Oh, just swipes him down. Jay White now working for the back.
Now working on the leg as well, the knee, the certain ligaments that Priest definitely thrives with.
Of course, very necessary assets, but Jay White continuing on with the right leg.
Very smart by the Switchblade. Very aggressive and swift. And that picks him up. Could have been going for the sit-out Fisherman Buster. Priest gonna try his luck with the flatliner, and he does. And now Priest wants to make a swift end for the Switchblade. Calls him up. Could be looking to send the Switchblade. Sound of Heaven connects. Jay White is down. Cover by Priest to put him away here. An Emergence, but no. A kick out by the Switchblade. What a close call for Jay White.
Could have been a big win for Damian Priest, who's been looking to try.
Oh my God. I think Jay White was trying to rally there, but Priest just sent him up to the sky and crashing down. Oh my God, what a rolling elbow right to the face.
What's next for Priest? Elbow drop.
Right to the chest of Jay White, and now off the ropes. There's a neck breaker as well, just sending him back to the canvas. Very clean and beautifully executed cover by Priest. Is this going to be it? No, Jay White kicks out again.
Another close call there by Priest. Now Jay White, oh my God.
Kicks him away. The double axe handle. Now Jay White back on the offense here. Has to come up with something smart and swift to put away Priest, as he's now back on the offense and looking to end this once and for good. Calls him up one more time. Could be looking to, looks to put him on the edge of the razor. Could be thinking to go for Razor's Edge. Jay White, no, he's able to get out of it and reverses into a neck breaker. Very smart by Jay White getting out of the situation there.
Jay White just continuing kicking away at Damian Priest's face. He could be looking for Blade Runner, but missed that.
Most definitely could have been thinking Blade Runner, but now kicks to the face. And the rolling elbow by Priest. That striking style is just unbeatable.
Damian Priest taking control for the majority of the match, which I did not expect, really. Looks like Damian Priest is very motivated by
Jay White was looking to derail that motivation and cut it in half with a Switchblade. There's the Blade Runner cover. And hooks the leg, but no. Priest kicks out.
Every time you think Jay White is down, he gets back up.
And now looks to put Priest back down onto the canvas. Fisherman Buster sit-out style, and he stacks him up. Beautifully connected cover on Priest, but it's not enough. He kicks out again, but Jay White swiftly, as the blade that he breathes, picks back up Priest. One more Blade Runner to go. Down goes Priest. The punishment has been served for the Punisher. Covered by the Switchblade, and that is going to be it for the Punisher. Jay White with the win.
What an interesting fight. We all thought that Jay White was out. Damien tried everything, but at the end of the day, no one can escape the Blade Runner.
No one can escape the Switchblade, the blade that he breathes as swift as a knife. No one is toppling Jay White tonight. Jay White is on a renaissance here in A2C. What a match. What a victory for the Switchblade.
Jay White just celebrating.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh my God, the man he beat last time, Logan Paul, is here.
Come on, man.
He's beating him with a kendo stick. What the hell is the point of this?
We get it. You're still salty. You don't need to do this.
Logan Paul, of course, upset still after losing to Jay White, after losing and being the reason that Jay White is now on this streak right now. Hopefully we can get Jay White some help as we move on here on Emergence. What do we got next, Joe?
We're going to hear from John Cena. Can't wait for that.
Cannot wait. Of course, this will be the first time we've heard from Cena since his match at Never Forget.
And here he is. The crowd's electric for this man.
The leader of the C Nation, the greatest of all time, has entered the State Farm Arena.
The crowd is hyped for this man.
Of course, as we discussed earlier, John Cena, last week at Never Forget, last Thursday, would go one-on-one with Danhausen with The Rock by his side. John Cena went into war against both men, basically, as The Rock tried to interfere. Cena would then be rewarded the victory via disqualification thanks to The Rock's interference.
Yeah, it was upsetting, but John Cena probably has some words to say here in relation to that.
Indeed, he will, because he grabs the microphone, and we know he loves to talk.
Last week, I came back to do what I love, to fight, to entertain, to stand in this ring and prove I still belong. And I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I took Danhausen, I picked him up, I put him down, and I had him beat. Dead to rights. 1, 2, 3. But no, because out comes the most electrifying coward in sports entertainment to stick his nose where it doesn't belong.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Hollywood's golden boy. You've been running your mouth, pulling strings, showing up when you feel like it, hiding behind Danhausen like some kind of movie star turned mob boss. And I'm sick of it. You robbed these people of the match they wanted to see. You robbed me of the fight I earned, and you robbed Emergence of its match.
So I'm not wasting any more time. Rock, you and me, no mercy. One-on-one. The people don't want excuses. They don't want run-ins. They don't want Hollywood interference. They want John Cena versus The Rock. No smoke, no mirrors, no Danhausen, no nonsense. Just me beating the respect back into your candy ass.
Oh, man. Here comes the great one.
Well, I guess Cena didn't have to wait long. He did not have to wait long at all to bring out the final boss. Here comes The Rock.
This could be interesting. We just heard for John Cena, he issued a challenge to The Rock at No Mercy one-on-one. We could see if The Rock will accept that challenge. Rock just staring down at John Cena. These two know each other so well, not only just from Danhausen, but from before. Both of them big Hollywood stars in their own rights.
Arguably two of the greatest to ever lace them up, The Rock and John Cena.
Two true icons.
Listen to the State Farm Arena. They know that this is indeed once in a lifetime. Oh my God, come on.
Is that barbed wire bat?
You knew Danhausen wasn't far away if The Rock was going to show up here tonight. And now he's just beating the hell out of him with that barbed wire bat, as Danhausen now is.
Oh.
And now he's looking to send him good. No, not on the barbed wire. You sick son of a bitch. What are you doing?
What the hell was he doing? And The Rock's just letting him do it. No, not again. Not again.
Oh my God.
Oh, here comes The Rock. And of course, he's picking him up just to toss him again.
Oh my God, rock bottom. The Rock just picking the scraps. Letting Danhausen do his dirty work.
Oh, he's going again. Cena, don't get up. He went up.
Another rock bottom by the Brahma Bull, picking up the scraps from Danhausen, letting him do his dirty work.
He's going for the people's elbow. God. And he hits it. This is disheartening. Seeing a good guy like Cena, and Danhausen's just going to continue.
Oh my God.
He's just going to continue.
They're going to send him to hell with the very hellish choke slam.
This is just sickening overall. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should absolutely be ashamed of themselves. And here comes the stretcher.
I mean, you've got to wonder, John Cena laid out the challenge for No Mercy against The Rock. I mean, do you even think he's going to make it anymore, even if The Rock does say yes?
I don't know. Based on the way we saw him, he could be out for months and months. This is just absolute. This is just absolutely sickening. I can't believe it. Wait, where's The Rock going?
Oh, no, Dwayne, dude, Dwayne, you gotta stop. Oh, my God. They're trying to stretcher Cena out of here, and The Rock is still beating the hell out of him. He dumps the stretcher, and The Rock is still laying the smackdown on John Cena. Somebody has to stop this.
The security gained their advantage, but God, this is just too much, man. Absolutely sickening.
I mean, hopefully medical personnel is able to separate Cena from The Rock, is able to get Cena away from The Rock so they can check on him. But regardless, we are moving on with the show. It is time for our main event. But before we get to our main event, we do have to go over where we'll be in just a couple weeks' time in Denver, Colorado. October 4th and 5th for No Mercy. Or never mind. No, never mind. No, we're not. Never mind. I completely cut that out. I forgot this is happening.
Anyways, here comes Roman Reigns.
You know what? Just leave that in. Just leave that in. The entire crowd, all of...
somehow forgot about the world champion.
Where are we again?
We're in Atlanta, Georgia. Your name is Quans. My name is Joe. Just want to...
All of Atlanta, all the State Farm Arena putting their ones up to the sky. The aura has changed in the building. Roman Reigns, the A2C World Champion.
I'm guessing you're not, though.
No, I'm not here. I'm not here at all. I'm not here. My one is up, but I'm not here.
Anyways, the world champion has got a huge target on his back as he is set to go one-on-one against the newly just fresh out of jail the boss Seth Rollins for the world championship.
Still cannot believe we let that sick piece of shit know our company.
Hey, Nick Khan had to let him do it, but why did he kill him anyways? It just made... Oh my God, I just don't... I don't want to go over it. I don't want...
It was insurance by Seth Rollins to ending Nick Khan, ending his legacy. I mean, he told us that Nick Khan's legacy was going to die. I mean, I didn't think he meant it so literally.
Anyways, now Roman Reigns has got to work with that murderer at the main event. Not at the main event. Might be at the main event.
I would assume so. Because Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, they are two former brothers, bonded by a shield, bonded by brotherhood. Seth Rollins broke that nearly 10 years ago, nearly more than a decade ago. Seth Rollins stabbed Roman Reigns in the back And now it all comes full circle. Seth Rollins, for the first time ever, will compete for the A2C World Championship at No Mercy in Denver, Colorado. And he does it against Roman Reigns. Of all people, it was Roman Reigns that could possibly be the crowning moment for Seth Rollins after all of this, ever since the beginning of the year when Seth Rollins was fired. I mean, you really could not have predicted that it would end up like this, that we would be here right now in a world where Seth Rollins has a shot at winning the A2C World Championship. He went from not having a job to now possibly being on the top of the mountain here in A2C so swiftly.
Roman Reigns putting the ones up. Roman's still confident about his abilities, and I'm not gonna lie, he has a right to do that totally, because he is one of the best wrestlers we have here in A2 today.
Of course, but regardless of shenanigans, you cannot deny what Seth Rollins is capable of. You cannot deny that Seth Rollins is and once upon a time was one of the greatest of all time in it, not just in A2C, but the wrestling industry itself. But he has tarnished his own legacy by what he did at the beginning of the year. And now I don't even know if I can say that he deserves this moment here, even after everything that has happened. Can you really say that someone like Seth Rollins, someone that committed the actions that he did, deserves this spotlight here tonight?
He killed him, no.
To be fair, we've seen worse in A2C.
Like what?
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
We've seen attempted murder. We've never seen actual murder.
Yeah. Well, except for that one time with Ciampa, but Ciampa, as we learned, Ciampa. That was like part of it.
That was Nick Khan's fault, apparently.
Yeah, that's why Ciampa got out so early.
Yep, here comes the almighty Bobby Lashley, fresh off from Overkill. Bobby Lashley coming back over to Emergence to get a piece of the head of the table.
Bobby Lashley has been trying to get a win as of late, has been trying to get off of the kickoff of shows and back into the main pay-per-views, back to the main shows, and this could be a big way to do that.
Indeed it could. I mean, straight into a match with the world champion. I mean, Lashley is no stranger to championship gold. He's no stranger to competing against world champions. He fought Jon Moxley at SummerSlam last year in an ambulance match for the Oceanic Championship that he would win at Money in the Bank that previous year as well, defending that championship. And he fought Austin Theory shortly after that, who was reigning world champion at the time, who we will also see this coming Monday on Overkill. But Lashley is no stranger to competing for world championships and competing against those champions, people of the caliber like Roman Reigns.
This should be hard hitting. This should be a strong man contest between these two.
This is going to be nothing short of a hoss fight as Lashley now trucks down Reigns to start the match, and you can already see the power disadvantage that Reigns is now facing against the Almighty. He's getting gorilla pressed straight to heaven just to get dropped back down to earth. Oh my God!
Oh, but Roman Reigns with the comeback misses that clothesline.
I could have been going for a neck breaker, but he got clobbered with that clothesline. And now we have some chain wrestling between both men here as Lashley, look at the power of Lashley just backing Reigns into the corner.
Dominating Roman Reigns. And Roman's not a small, he's a big guy. But when you put him next to Bobby Lashley, the numbers speak for itself.
And you have Lashley with the waist lock now on Reigns, trying to get the upper hand. Of course, with the power advantage, it's going to be very easy for Lashley to out-wrestle Reigns when it comes to power. You can see Reigns starting to show a little bit of resiliency between him and Lashley, as now just that side headlock by Reigns holding him close now, and now has the arm as well, just the entire arm of Lashley. You can see Reigns struggling there on the arm as Lashley is able to break out of it very easily, but no, shot to the gut, and Reigns now has to get Reigns has to be careful here when it comes to this chain wrestling. He cannot get caught in that power grip of Lashley, but Reigns surprisingly able to get out of it himself. pushing back Lashley in that big leaping clothesline, taking out the Almighty.
Now Roman Reigns just seething at the corner. Here comes Lashley, though, with the counter. What's Lashley about to do? Clothesline to the back, but Roman with the counter. Oh, my God.
Oh my God, they reversed that STO by Reigns and now into the cover on Lashley. Hooks the leg to win the match here, but it's not going to be enough.
Wait, now Bobby with the roll-up. This could be the biggest win of his career. Kick out one.
Lashley giving it his all right now, giving a very calculated and fresh start here to this match, and look at the power.
Just lifted up like he's nothing. And look at this, watch this. One-armed.
Oh my God. That delayed vertical suplex, the heavily delayed vertical suplex by Bobby Lashley, and now able to pick up Reigns. What more does Lashley do from here? What is he going to do? In the corner here, he's got Reigns in a precarious position. Just sends him into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a
suplex. My God. German suplex right over the head as well. Not even just normally. And now into the cover. Lashley looking to put away the world champion. Is this it? No. Kick out again. Lashley able to take him down. There's the double leg. Now trying to get in the Boston Crab. It's got it in. Reigns is able to power out of the Boston Crab, though. Reigns knows if he wants to come out on top, he's got to get physical with Lashley. He has to get heavily physical with the Almighty, who now goes to the top rope. Reigns now back in the ring, though. Awaiting Lashley. Lashley, went for the elbow. Reigns just walked away. Oh, look at Reigns easily now into the Boston Crab on Lashley. You can see the power starting to fade from the Almighty. Oh my God, Reigns just busting out of nowhere with a Superman punch, cover on Lashley to put the man away, but no, it's not going to be enough. Lashley, and he's immediately back to his feet. How does that even make sense?
And now Bobby Lashley ramping up.
Lashley. Oh my God, a spear into the corner. Kind of utilizing Reigns' finisher against him. Of course, Reigns does not only have the spear to his advantage anymore, as we saw at Never Forget when he won the title with.
Wait a second, he could be going for.
Oh, the Hurt Lock, it's in. Reigns got nowhere to go. The Hurt Lock is in. Will the champion tap or pass out?
Oh, wait a second.
Reigns is able to break the Hurt Lock. Oh my God. There's the hip toss by Reigns, and now the Irish whip by Reigns. Reigns could be looking to put this one away. Deep one! He connects. The move he won the title with. Cover on Lashley. Hooks the leg. Lashley kicks out. That new finishing maneuver of Roman Reigns, that has sewed very well into his arsenal. Kick to the gut. I don't know what Reigns could be going for there, but no, Lashley counters back with a belly-to-belly suplex. But Reigns is fired up. Look at the expression on Reigns' face. He's pissed off. He's fired up. There's the power slam by Reigns, just dropping down Lashley. And now Reigns is going up to the second rope. High district area for Reigns. We rarely see this. Oh my goodness, there's the shoulder check. The kind of a clothesline by Reigns is now just kicked to the back as well. Wearing down the Almighty.
Oh my God. And out the cover.
Into the cover. Can he defeat the world champion here? Lashley not going to be able to get it done. There's the kick out by Reigns, by the champion, as Lashley now stalking the champion. Reigns is able to duck away, though, and now spins it around. Look at Reigns. Oh my God, the single 1D. Shout out to Jey Uso for that move as well. And now picks him back up, but no, Reigns is able to get swept down by Lashley, who now picks him back up. Lashley kicked to the gut, could have been thinking Dominator, but Reigns counters with a covering clothesline. Lashley is down, he's got nowhere to go. Reigns has him in his grasp. The Irish whip one more time by Reigns. Oh, and there's the spear, cutting him in. Wait, what the hell? Oh my God! Swerve Strickland, the former world champion, gonna cause a disqualification. Now beating the hell out of Reigns.
What is it? Come on, man.
Oh my God. And now Strickland now picks up Reigns, looking for big pressure, center of the ring, and oh my God. Swerve is pissed that he's lost the world title. He wants to take it out on Roman Reigns, even though it was his own plan that failed. But here comes Haku. Haku is here.
A member of the Anoa'i family.
A member of that bloodline that flows through the veins of him and Roman Reigns. Coming to the aid of his family. And a man that took him out last week, Swerve Strickland.
What a showing by Haku. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time. This time, it's time for the main event.
Shut up.
As we'll see Seth Rollins making his return to A2C as he goes. Can't believe I'm saying those words.
Neither can I, but this time we will take a look at No Mercy as it was made official earlier today. Earlier yesterday. CM Punk and Kurt Angle, these two have been at each other's throats for a while. They are now going one-on-one. Falls count anywhere between these two men. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, shit! Steve Blackman looking for justice and looking for that Oceanic Championship who is held by The Miz. Will Blackman finally get the justice deserved?
And of course, we've discussed it earlier in the main event. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, the big dog and the visionary. Both men have been going at each other for years now. The world title's on the line. It's Rollins' first shot at the title. Will it be Reigns' last defense? But before we get to No Mercy, before Rollins gets to No Mercy, he's got to go one-on-one with Rey Fenix here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the State Farm Arena. The Messiah returns to the brand that he started. Seth Rollins and Rey Fenix one-on-one to end off the night here in Atlanta. Let's get it on our main event for A2C Emergence. Here comes the visionary.
I can't believe I'm seeing this. Seth Rollins coming out on A2C Emergence as an official roster member now.
It's just unbelievable that we have gotten to this point. But Seth freaking Rollins, the Messiah of A2C, reborn and refleshed, is back.
Seth Rollins trying to tell the world to embrace his vision. Of course, don't forget, still murderer.
Seth Rollins feels like he is a godly-like being. I mean, you can't really argue with him if he's willing to go to those lengths to make you, to persuade you. I wouldn't mean persuade is a generous word if I'm talking about Seth Rollins. I mean, he will do whatever it takes to make you believe, to make you embrace him and his vision. And what his vision is an A2C reborn, reverted in his own vision.
That is indeed said. Of course, I can't blame Seth for thinking he's godly, especially since, you know, he's the highest paid guy. See, they cut my paycheck.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. Here comes Rey Fenix, who probably also suffered from the paycheck and will also probably suffer a similar fate that Nick Khan.
Yeah, I think they checked him early. I don't think he has like any or anything. Hopefully they checked him.
Hopefully they did.
Rey Fenix now going solo dolo. To start his singles run, but it might not be too long for on here. And what if he's taking on a visionary like Seth?
Yep. But you also cannot deny the in-ring crowd. I mean, you have to admit Rollins coming back for the love of the sport could be one thing that we could make him proud of. I guess we could be proud of is that Seth Rollins will at least wrestle here in A2C instead of just taking it over with shenanigans and just by force wants to compete in the ring, whether it's win or loss.
What a big win this could be for Rey Fenix if he beats Seth Rollins.
It's going to be very big. And oh my God, look at this. Rey Fenix out the gate. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a very long time since Seth Rollins has competed in an official match as a contracted superstar. I mean, we date back to In Your House Cyprus, the first time or the last time I should say, that Rollins officially competed in A2C. This is technically his first ever match in 2025.
Oh, nice throws on. What about Money in the Bank though?
I said as a contracted superstar.
Oh, okay, got you.
Another cover by Rollins, hooks the leg on Phoenix. This is going to be enough. A very quick kick out at 2 by Phoenix, who's now back to his feet. And there's the clothesline taking down Rollins. Ring rust could play a factor for Rollins as Ray Phoenix is all over him.
I mean, anyone in the locker room really wants to take down Seth Rollins badly here.
But of course, you also have to look at Ray Phoenix. I mean, he hasn't really had any matches other than the Battle Royal at Never Forget. I mean, he just came off a recent suspension lift, and now Ray Phoenix has to go one-on-one with someone like Seth Rollins, who could also be suffering the same fate as well when it comes to ring rust. But Ray Phoenix is all over Rollins right now with that Hurricane Rana. The cover immediately on Rollins, hooks the leg to get the victory here, but it's a kick out.
A kick out. Ray Phoenix moonsault right there to Seth Rollins.
Just spamming springboards at this point. Rollins has not been able to counter it at all.
Ray Phoenix is hyped up here.
Oh my goodness! Look at this fisherman suplex there.
Not even gonna showing a little bit of ring rust here. As you mentioned earlier, he has not wrestled in months.
Indeed, he hasn't. And now the second rope tornado DDT. I don't even think Rollins has gotten a bit of offense in on Ray Phoenix yet. Oh no! Oh my goodness! And now, oh my God! Off the back. Oh, was going for a double stomp to the head. Rollins going for a knee. And now a shot to the face immediately by Phoenix. Rollins has barely been able to get the offense, and now he's trying to back to his feet, but Phoenix is keeping the fire going. Very strong agility by Ray Phoenix as he knocks Rollins down with that kick. Second rope for Phoenix. Oh my God, what a splash. Rollins is in dire straits right now as Phoenix now calls him up off the springboard. Could be looking to put this one away. There's the slingshot. There's the neck breaker by Phoenix. Beautifully executed. Now to the top rope. Phoenix is looking to put this one away very quickly. There's the frog splash by Phoenix. Rollins has not hit one move. Cover by Phoenix to get a major upset here tonight, but Rollins kicks out. I got Phoenix has been absolutely
quickly.
Phoenix has been dominating Rollins right now.
Shocking. It's really shocking. Wait a second. This can change.
Oh my God, there's the headbutt. And now Rollins off the ropes there looking to drop the knee, but Phoenix immediately back to his feet again. Oh my God, he's going for a major enziguri. Rollins able to stop him, and now Rollins wants to put the punishment on Phoenix, sends him into the corner. What is Rollins going for here? Shot to the face, but no, Phoenix fires back again. Phoenix going for a Rana. Rollins able to telegraph it, shot to the gut. Rollins immediately recover. Dare I say desperate here by Rollins, but Phoenix is going to kick out. Oh my God, just stomping on the face. And now I think this is where Rollins takes control. There's the body splash off the springboard from the second rope.
Now Seth Rollins picking up Ray Phoenix.
Kick to the gut.
Here we go.
What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Follow-away package powerbomb by Rollins immediately into the cover. Hooks the leg. I believe that could have been the Roxalizer used by one AJ Rocks before, that happened. Before all that stuff had happened. Rollins now has a hold of Phoenix now by the head. Not going to be able to send him into the corner as Phoenix is able to fight back. Springboard by Phoenix. There's the Rana. Takes out Rollins.
All right, Phoenix calling up Seth Rollins. This is a big time showcase.
My goodness, look at this combination by Phoenix. Could be thinking Fire Thunder Driver, but no. Rollins shot to the back, able to stay in it. And now Rollins kick to the gut. Oh, Phoenix could be looking to go face first into the canvas. There's the stop by Rollins. Phoenix is down. Cover by the Visionary, by the Messiah. Hooks the leg on Phoenix. Is this going to be it? No, it's another kick out by Phoenix.
Now Seth Rollins calling up Ray Phoenix.
Out of the top rope. What is Rollins thinking here? Off the top. What is Rollins going to block? Oh my goodness. Beautiful cross body by Rollins. Now picks him up back into a... Oh, there's the Ripcord Revolution knee. Right to the face. Phoenix has got to be in pain. He's sent to the corner by Rollins. Go over a scoop slam here. Phoenix gets planted by Rollins, who now goes to the top rope. What is Rollins thinking here off the top? Phoenix is in the drop zone. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Phoenix, a Phoenix splash does not connect. And now Ray Phoenix rolls into the cover immediately. Cover to get the advantage here, but no, it's a kick out. My goodness, knee right across the face as Phoenix gets control in the main event. Going for the moonsault standing style. Connects on Rollins. Left to the face. Oh my god. Kick to the face as well. Right to the side. And now Phoenix has him in the corner. Kick to the gut. And now second rope. Phoenix could be thinking Mexican Destroyer to put this away. And he connects. Mexican Destroyer. Rollins has not moved. What does
Phoenix thinking on what he's doing?
What does Phoenix do now to put away Rollins? Picks him up center of the ring. Oh my goodness, going for it. Fire Thunder driver. Rollins is down. Cover by Phoenix. Hooks the leg to get the biggest upset of his career. Oh my god. Rollins just barely got the shoulder up.
Ray Phoenix putting one hell of a performance.
Oh my god, look at this. Go for a moonsault, but Rollins got up. He just missed him. Was able to get up before Phoenix could even think about doing the moonsault. Phoenix didn't even see it. There's the tilt-the-world backbreaker by Phoenix, though, who now goes to the second rope. Phoenix is looking to put this away, looking to put away the Visionary before the Visionary can even start. Oh my god, but he goes crashing back first onto the canvas, and Rollins calls him up, but Phoenix is defiant, fighting against Rollins. Code red by Phoenix, taking out Rollins again. Oh no, they're going to do his own version of the stomp. The double stomp to the... Oh my god, right to the skull. But Rollins was able to evade it. Just barely was going for that calf kick. But no, rolls back into it. Oh, ducks the calf kick attempt by Phoenix. But now, look at this. Now rolls him up. Rollins rolls up Phoenix. Go for the win here. Looking for the shock win. But no, it's a kick out. Was going to shock Phoenix with that roll up. But now Rollins picks up Phoenix again. Looking to send him possibly into the corner. Has him by the head. Face first off the turnbuckle for Phoenix, and Phoenix was almost in a world of hurt there, but now it's Phoenix who has the offense on Rollins into the corner. He's going for the forearm, but Rollins is able to stay out of the way. Rollins, oh my god, there's the shockwave by Rollins. Definitely AJ Rox's finishing maneuver. Cover, throwing it into his arsenal, and the Messiah with the victory.
What a win for Seth Rollins here.
It looks like the OTC is not the only one that could add moves into his arsenal. Rollins using the moveset of his fallen pupil, his fallen son, he even said. AJ Rox, Seth Rollins celebrating his victory here tonight. But wait a minute, the OTC analyzing his challenger.
Just looking him over.
Both these men know that it's history. It is one of the biggest matches in A2C history. These two men will collide for the world title at No Mercy. It's Rollins' first ever shot at the world title, and now he has to face Big Brother Roman Reigns at No Mercy in Denver, Colorado, as Reigns drops down and he stares a hole through his former brother. It's Reigns, it's Rollins, it's both of their shields on the line. Reigns is shielded by the world title. Rollins is shielded by his delusion of a vision. Whose shield breaks in Denver at No Mercy?
Bye.